campaign to educate people on the different modes of digital payment. We have also made all the district collectors a part of this movement so that this can spread down to the district, taluk and panchayat level. We want this to be a mass movement all over the country. We are involving all departments of the government. The education department is involved, all IIT, all triple IITs, all Indian institutes of management, etc. And there are already 4 million engineers and software experts in this country. If each one of them teaches, then we are able to get a vast number of people digitally educated. Similarly, Rural Development Department, Panchayat Department, they have all moved out into the field to spread this. Today's interaction was to discuss some regulatory and executive issues where quick decision could be taken with the banks and with the RBI. The key thing was, we already have in this country a ready-made infrastructure of Aadhaar, and it is possible for us that all Android phones available in this country are converted into Aadhaar devices with just a small add-on where thumb impression can be given, and separately there are devices which are available with iris, where you can do a very simple transaction giving your Aadhaar number and your thumb impression or your iris. All the banks have supported this today, and therefore the DG Aadhaar has made, and the Ministry of Information Technology is ready with the software which has been tested. We can quickly swing this into action and get this done. Indeed, the issue of the second big issue is about UPI and being made totally interoperable across all the banks. All the banks have agreed, and the UPI will be totally interoperable, and therefore a lot of transactions will start happening. As the growth is happening on UPI, we'll push this further. Secondly, we'll be able to push QR codes, common interoperable UPI QR codes, which will enable all banks to do interoperation through QR codes. We've also looked at the other 400 million people. Other than Aadhaar, the USSD interface, that is *99# had. The NCPI is already working to make it very simple, very convenient and robust, and to link it with UPI. So in another 15-20 days, you will have a very new version of USD with UPI, with very strong and robust, easy to handle features. We've also discussed with the banks about pushing micro ATMs, about pushing POS machines, and we will, on part of the government, assist and support them through both the Ministry of Information Technology and through NITI. We are looking at all innovative measures across the media, across the 360-degree campaign, through FM radio, through televisions, through print media, through social media, all to do this. And the field agencies are today working with banks. They are working with the common service centers of the IT ministry to actually make people transit to the digital technology world. And our objective is, which all of us, the government, the RBI and the banks today, were all on board on trying to make it very, very simple, very, very easy. And the objective was to work in partnership, to converge, integrate all the resources of government, and also the banks and the RBI, all of us to work together to take this in a very concerted manner to make this into a mass movement. with the Finance Minister's announcement of incentives in favor of digital. We hope that in due course the market forces will take over and make digital payment the preferred mode of transaction. I will request Secretary Information Technology also to say.
So as you know,
you want the mic? Yeah, madam, you come. You know, you come. They want the mic. No, you please come. Madam, sit here.
as was already explained to you, see, government has already mounted a very large government has already mounted a very comprehensive and extensive effort to communicate what are the various modes of digital payment enablement that are available to different sections. And we have also launched a big movement through the common service centers to make sure that, first of all, citizens know what kind of options there are today which are emerging. Earlier, there were not too many options when you had only the card and the POS, but today the mobile wallet, the UPI and the USSD are emerging as major options. Although the USSD has some technical issues which we are trying to sort out. In fact, as Mr. Amitabh Kant mentioned, those we had detailed discussions with the RBI and the NPCI to see that there is a hitch-free availability of the USSD. So first of all, explain to various sections of the population what are the options available, and secondly, to put in place hand-holding mechanisms so that people can actually get hands-on training. This we have already done a soft launch, but tomorrow the Honorable Minister IT is actually going to launch it formally. Along with that, we are also creating help desks so that people who want to know how they can adopt these digital modes can actually be explained. But today's meeting with the RBI was really on the supply side.
And also how to make available lower denominations to the common man. This is going to serve in a big way. This also we have discussed with them. These are all we have initiated this committee with the bankers and RBI, how to go for regulations. Even tomorrow, we want to have one more meeting, video conference meeting with all members. After that meeting, we want to explore further. Today, Honorable Finance Minister has announced some incentives. We are very happy. That incentives also will add for digital economy, digital currency. Even we want to study all over the world what are all the major best practices available all over the world, and also we want to explore further this infrastructure, what is the infrastructure available, how to strengthen further with all these things. First of all, we want to sensitize with all our agencies, we want to coordinate with them. Finally, we want to give our report to the Government of India for execution. This is in brief today. It is the first meeting. It is very fruitful meeting. We are with a clear-cut agenda. We have gone to them. All bankers and also RBI is in favor of all these things. Very soon they are going to implement some of the decisions. Further, we are going to have one more video conference tomorrow. We will discuss further. Other things, Amitabh Kant will add.
నోట్ల రద్దు పరిణామాలను సమీక్షించారు సీఎంల కమిటీ. అలాగే ఏదైతే ఉందో బ్యాంకులు గాని ఆర్బీఐ గాని కలిసి పనిచేయాలని, నగదు రహిత లావాదేవీల వల్ల కొంతవరకు ధరలు తగ్గే అవకాశం ఉంది.